Hi and welcome to my channel. In this video, we will continue our work on beams and will start making some modifications to the beams, columns and walls. Let me open the plans. We probably need another column in this area. Let's check the distance first. Go to the level 1 structural plan and use the dimension tool to measure the distance between the two columns. Is 1420, more than 7 meters. Let's copy a column between these two columns. Use the dimension tool to divide the distance equally, then delete it. Select any beam and use Create Similar tool to create a beam above these three columns. Let's see it in 3D. You probably will notice that this new beam is showing its full height, because there is no concrete floor slab above it. Select any floor and hide its category temporarily in this view. Now let's deal with these external fence columns. In the Structural tab, click the column, then load the family. Go to the metric folder, in the path, US, Structural Framing, Concrete, and choose the square one. Edit type to create our size. Duplicate it and rename it to 400 by 400. Adjust the dimension accordingly. We need this bigger column for the external gate area. Now click Escape to get out of the command, then choose the columns of the gate and change their type to the newly created one. Use the Align tool to align them to the external wall edge properly. Let's see it in 3D. Let's create a joint column from the block wall instead of this concrete column. Use the Split tool to split the wall, then start making a 40 by 40 joint block wall. Remove the concrete column, we don't need it anymore. Then adjust the wall joint properly. Click the 3D view, and that will create a new architecture 3D view to see the area. Let's delete the corner column too, it's not necessary. Now I want you to pay attention to what I'll do. Select the wall and drag it to the edge of the column. Do the same with the other side. Let's see it in 3D. Look at the two columns area. This is how the real world should the connection be. There is no wall inside a column. Now apply this idea to the intersection corner of the house walls with the fence. First, split the wall into two parts, then drag each part to its proper location on the side of the column. Unjoin elements when prompted. If you look at the area, it's still not quite there. There's an extra step we need to do. We need to adjust the wall joint properties in this area to enable us of denying the walls from joining each time they cross. Use the Wall Joints tool for this purpose. Click it, and when you see the square in the joint area front, choose the Disallow Joint option. Now the walls are set free and could be moved where you like without joining. You'll need to press Escape to leave the Wall Joints tool. See, now the column walls intersections is properly configured. Now in the same way, we should do the process to all the column walls intersections. Split, then disjoint, then drag to the right place. There will be some places that need to be disjointed twice to be effective. You will probably ask yourself why to bother. This step is important for the future, when we start making schedules and calculating quantities and need it to be accurate. We don't need elements that do not exist in physical reality. By the way, I've noticed that 90% of my returning viewers are not subscribed. I'm wondering why. If these videos are useful for you in any way, I'll be thankful for your subscription. Now that we finished dealing with the columns, let's deal with the walls. In the structural 3D view, show the floors again. And from the visibility graphics menu, also check the walls back, but make them transparent. The problem we have is that walls is extending inside the beams, and that is not true in real world. Let's open the east view and check our height to the beams. It's 270. Since our level height is 300, then we need to lower our walls by 30 centimeters. Now on level 1, cross-select everything, then use the filter tool to select only the walls. In the Properties area, change the top offset field into -30. In 3D view, while the walls are still selected, use the Detach Top Base tool and click the level 2 floor. See how the beams start showing up? Now in the same way, repeat the process with level 2 walls. Wait a minute, we are missing a wall in the bathroom area. Let's create it. Click any wall, then click Create Similar tool. Now select the walls, then lower their height by -30, then detach them from the roof's floor. Okay, now the beams are showing. Let's lower the external walls of the patio areas and the external fence. Select them and hold the Ctrl key while doing so to be able to multi-select. Lower their height by -100, that will be okay. I want you to notice this beam. If we lowered its start and end levels by -15, it will show its all height. This indicates that indeed half of the beam's height is embedded inside the floor. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to use the buttons below. Like, subscribe, and comment. Be in peace.